Go to sleep.
You're up.
Happy Christmas, dear.
Happy Christmas, Maigret. I thought you'd still be in bed. You usually have a lie-in on Christmas morning.
I was awake, so I thought I might as well get up.
I was going to bring you breakfast in bed. I just made the coffee and I've been out to get the croissant.
We can eat in here.
Lovely to see the children out playing on their new bicycles.
Yeah, we won't get a moment's peace all day. What with the sound of bike bells and tin drums and pop guns and all the rest of the paraphernalia.
Oh, don't be such a misery. Come and sit down and have your coffee before it gets cold. Maigret?
Do you know those women?
What women?
Those two down there staring up at our flat.
Ah, that's Mademoiselle Doncoeur. She lives opposite.
And the younger one?
She lives in the same block. I don't know her name, but I often see her out in the street with a young girl. I think somebody told me she wasn't hers, but she's a delightful child. I buy her sweets sometimes when she's out there playing on her own. Come to think of it, I haven't seen her lately.
Well, if anything's happened to her, my guess is you'll soon find out. They look as if they're coming into the building to see me.
Oh, I hope not. I haven't cleaned anywhere.
Oh, you and your housework.
You don't understand.
Flat looks perfectly all right to me.
And you haven't started your breakfast.
Oh, is the inspector in?
If he's busy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm Mademoiselle Doncoeur, and this is my neighbour, Madame Martin.
Hello.
We are awfully sorry to disturb him, but something rather funny happened last night, and I thought it was our duty to tell the inspector about it.
I'm sure there's a perfectly simple explanation.
You'd better come in.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I told you the inspector wouldn't mind. He's always helping people out. It's very good of you to see us like this.
Oh, you've already said that twice.
So, tell me if I've got this right. You two are neighbours.
We live across the corridor from each other.
And you, Madame Martin, live with your husband Jean and his niece Colette.
Yes. Oh, her mother was killed in an automobile accident 2 years ago, and it sent her father, Jean's brother, Paul, a bit funny. You see, he blames himself for the accident. Well, it was his fault. He was drunk at the time. And since then, Colette has lived with us.
So you, Mademoiselle Doncoeur, had just come back from Mass this morning.
Yes, it must have been about 7:30. You might have seen the light in my window.
Yes, go on.
I wanted to give Colette a few little presents, nothing very expensive. Just little things I got for her.
Colette broke her leg a couple of months ago and has been confined to bed with it in plaster ever since.
So at about 8 o'clock, I went across the landing and Madame Martin let me in to see her. Yo, happy Christmas, Colette! Oh, look what Father Christmas left in my flat for you.
I saw him.
Who did you see?
Father Christmas.
Oh, don't be so stupid.
Father Christmas only visits little girls when they're asleep.
But I did. He had a white beard and a red coat.
Though sometimes, Colette, you go too far.
But I did see him. I did.
Look, stop it, Colette, or I'll give you a good slap, even if it is Christmas.
But I did see him. Look what he left me.
And with that, she lifted the bedclothes and showed us this magnificent doll.
You didn't give her the doll, did you?
On my husband's salary. I did buy her a much smaller one from the Galerie Lafayette, but of course that won't be nearly good enough for her now. I'm sure it's Jean or Paul playing some sort of trick.
Was your husband home last night?
No, he's away working in the Dordogne. He's a sales representative for Zenith Watches.
Do you know where he's staying?
Hotel de Bordeaux in Bergerac.
Mm-hmm. Have you told him what happened?
We don't have a phone. He'll be back for the new year. I'll tell him then.
Colette told us that after Father Christmas had given her the doll, he told her to go to sleep. But she only pretended and saw him crouch down and lift up some of the floorboards.
That child has got too much imagination.
You didn't hear anything?
No. Oh, Colette's room has 2 doors, one of which opens directly onto the landing. Apparently her room used to be let out separately.
And that door was locked.
Well, of course it was. What do you take me for? Well, I'm sorry, but really, I mean, she may not be my child, but I do my best to look after her.
Was there any sign of the lock being forced?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a famous police inspector, am I?
Was there a hole in the floor?
Oh, no, not a hole exactly. But it did look to me as if someone had prized up some of the floorboards and then put them back down.
Tell me, Madame Martin, do you have any idea what might have been under there?
No, Inspector.
No idea at all?
No, Inspector.
Have you and your husband been living in the flat for long?
Oh, since we got married 5 years ago.
And do you know who lived there before you?
Jean lived there on his own.
Did you go out last night?
No, Inspector.
Any visitors?
Inspector!
Were there?
I don't receive visitors when my husband is away.
No, of course not. And this morning you found nothing missing?
Nothing at all.
Who's looking after Colette now?
She's playing with her new doll. Well, I can't stay in all the time. I have to go out sometimes, if only to do the shopping.
If I know Madame is out, I'll pop my head round the door and check that Colette is all right.
Mm-hmm. Does her father, Paul, see her often?
When it suits him and he's not too drunk.
Do you know where he lives?
Well, we've seen him in the Bastille area, begging, but I don't know where he lives, if anywhere.
Mightn't he have dressed up as Father Christmas and visited Colette?
It's the only explanation. But Mademoiselle here insisted that we should come and see you.
Why would he have bothered to lift the floorboards?
Oh, probably looking for a bottle. Quite frankly, knowing Paul as I do, I'm not that worried.
Are you expecting him today?
Oh, I never expect him. If he's been drinking, he won't show his face. At least I'll say this for him. He always tries to make himself sober when he sees Colette.
Do you mind if I come across and have a little chat with Colette?
Oh, I've told you everything.
Yes, all the same, I'd like to have a word with her.
I can't stop you, can I?
I'll be across later this morning after I've had some breakfast and a shave.
We'll see you later, Inspector. Thank you so much for seeing us.
Sorry.
Inspector.
Are you leaving? Oh, Madame Maigret.
No.
Operator,
Police headquarters, Sûreté.
you're through.
Sûreté.
That you, Lucas?
Yes, Chief.
You busy?
And just the usual Christmas Day stuff.
Good. I'd like you to do something for me.
Yes, Chief.
I want you to find out where a certain Paul Martin, alcoholic of no fixed abode, spent last night. Apparently, he often hangs out in the Bastille district, so start with the local police stations and flop houses.
Got it.
And find out what his brother, Jean, did last night, and whether he received any phone calls or telegrams. He's staying at the Hotel Bordeaux in Bergerac.
Something happened.
A little girl claims to have seen Father Christmas. That smells good.
Oh, close the door. I don't want the smell of onions all over the flat. You don't think Colette is in any danger, do you?
No, I don't think so.
It must be awful for her without a proper mother. You'll be back for lunch.
Oh, yes. I don't expect to be over there very long.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, of course you can. What is it?
Are you happy?
What a question.
But are you?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
Oh, just thinking of children like Colette, who don't have proper parents, when there's so many of us who long for the chance to. Doesn't matter. It's just me being silly. You'd better go and speak to Colette.
Quand tu me frôles, ça me fait drôle, jusque dans le dos. Quand tu vires, ça me chavire, le petit boulot. Viens, pépine, viens pas jeter dans la peau.
Oh, mademoiselle.
She's gone out shopping, Inspector.
Oh.
It's all right. I've got the key. Madame Martin asked me to keep an eye on Colette until she returns.
Mademoiselle Doncoeur!
Yes, it's me, Colette. Hello, dear. I brought this nice gentleman to see you.
Are you really a policeman?
I told her about you.
Yes, I'm Inspector Maigret, but there's no need to be frightened.
I'm not frightened. Do you like my new doll?
Is that the one Father Christmas brought you last night?
It's the one I was telling you about.
Yeah, do you mind if Colette and I have a little chat on our own?
Oh, of course not, Inspector. I know how you work. I've read all your cases in Le Temps.
Oh, really?
That's the door he must have come through. You can see some scratches by the latch. Are you going to take some fingerprints?
We'll see.
Well, if you need me, I'll be in the kitchen.
Do you think it was Father Christmas who came to see me last night?
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Maman Lorraine doesn't think so.
Do you like Maman Lorraine?
Yes, monsieur.
And your papa?
I've got two papas, Papa Paul and Papa Jean.
When did you last see Papa Paul?
I don't remember. He said he would bring me a special present for Christmas. I think he must be poorly.
Is he often poorly?
Yes, because you know when he's poorly, he doesn't come and see me.
And what about Papa Jean?
He's away now, but he said he would be back for New Year. He's going to get a job in Paris, and then he won't ever have to go away ever again.
And you'll like that.
Oh, yes. He's nice to me.
I expect you've had lots of visitors since your accident.
No, we never have visitors.
Oh.
It's ever so boring being in bed all the time.
And Maman Lorraine, does she ever have visitors?
I don't think so.
Never?
Only the gas man and the electricity man, but they don't count, do they?
No one else?
The insurance man? Does he count?
When did he come?
He came 2 times.
The first time, can you remember when that was?
The day after I hurt my leg.
Did you see him?
No, but I heard him talking to Maman Lorraine.
Did you hear what they said?
No, I could only hear their voices.
That's all right. What about the second time? Do you remember when that was?
A few days ago. He started shouting and I got frightened. And Maman Lorraine came into my room and said it was all right and I must go to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you think I'll be able to keep my new doll?
I should think so.
Maman Lorraine gave me a new doll, but it's not nearly as good. She said she's going to take it back to the shop because she says I don't need 2 dolls.
Is this where Father Christmas made a hole in the floor?
I think so. You see, he was going to give the little boy who lives underneath us his Christmas present.
Well, let's have a look.
Can you see him?
Ah.
You won't find anything down there, Inspector.
Madame Martin.
She's been good.
She's been most helpful.
I'm sorry I missed you, but when I got back, I realised there were a few bits and bobs I had to get, and I know most of the shops will be closed later.
Oh, it's you.
Well, who did you think it'd be?
I was in your kitchen.
Good, good. Now, would you mind sitting with Colette while I have a chat with Madame Martin?
Anything to help you, Inspector.
Well, can we get this over with quickly? I've the shopping to put away and lunch to cook.
You can do that while we're talking, can't you?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You know, of course, she's in love with you.
Who is?
That old maid, Mademoiselle Doncoeur. Must have made her Christmas having an excuse to visit you in your flat.
Where did you do your shopping?
Oh, just locally. The Rue de Chemin Vert and the Rue Amelot.
And you've been away nearly 2 hours.
Never.
Mademoiselle Doncoeur said you went straight out as soon as you got back from seeing me.
Not straight out. It may have escaped your attention, Inspector, but I was not wearing these clothes when I came to see you.
But you left here as soon as you'd changed?
Well, if you say so. I admit I didn't rush back, but there's no crime in that, is there? Besides, I knew she was keeping an eye on Colette.
What did you buy?
See for yourself, Inspector. 3 tins of sardines, ham, butter, potatoes. Satisfied?
But there are sardines on the shelf.
Well, I thought I'd stock up.
Do you go out to work?
What with having to look after Jean and the flat and Colette?
What about before you were married?
Of course I worked. I had to earn my living like everyone else.
Where did you work?
Lots of places. I did clerical work. What's this got to do with anything?
I don't know.
Look, if you don't mind, I'd like to start preparing lunch.
It was you, Madame Martin, who came over to see me.
Only because she insisted.
You don't like Mademoiselle Doncoeur?
I don't like people who can't mind their own business.
And she doesn't?
Any excuse and she's round here on some pretext or other. I only have to put my head round the front door and she's there asking with that simpering smile of hers whether I'm going to leave Colette all on her own.
You resent looking after Colette.
Do you have children, Inspector?
No, madam.
Well, you wouldn't understand. You know, we didn't have to take Colette in after the accident.
But you did?
Yes. And I do everything I can for that girl. I treat her just as I would my own daughter.
I'm sure you do. Just one last question. Have you the name of your insurance agent?
My insurance
agent? The one who came to see you a few days ago.
Oh, him. Oh, you have been doing your detective work.
Do you know his name?
No. Well, I wasn't going to do anything like that without Jean being here.
He's been here before?
Yes, but I'm sure you know that. He came twice. He was most persistent. Is that all now?
For the time being. Now I'd like a few words with Mademoiselle Doncoeur.
Mademoiselle, your inspector wants to talk to you.
Please, keep your coat on, Inspector. I know it's not very warm in here, but living on my own, I don't use this room very often.
Tell me, Mademoiselle Doncoeur, have you recently received any visits from an insurance agent?
I don't think so. Well, let me think. No, I'm quite sure no one like that has come around here for a long time.
You don't like Madame Martin?
Let me just say that if I had a son, I would not want her as my daughter-in-law.
Is she unfaithful to
you? Oh, no, nothing like that, no. Well, if she is, she's very discreet about it.
So there's never been any scandal attached to her since she moved here?
Well, not that I can think of. Apart from that business of her job, but, well, you really can't call that scandal.
I thought she didn't work.
Oh, she doesn't now, but she did for the first few months after she was married.
What happened?
From what I gather, she was working at this jeweller's shop in the Palais Royal for a man called... Oh, well, let me think. Monsieur Laurier. Yes, that's right, that was his name, Laurier. Anyway, one day she went to work in the normal way, only to find the shop locked and no sign of Mr. Laurier. And he hasn't been seen since. Do you think his disappearance had anything to do with what happened last night?
I don't know. But I'm sure I'll find out.
Oh, no, we've only just finished lunch.
I'll do it. Maigret?
It's me, Chief.
Ah, right, Lucas, what have you got for me?
We had a bit of luck with Paul Martin.
Yes.
Right. Last night, after Christmas dinner at the Salvation Army barge at Pont Neuf, he went to a nightclub in the Latin Quarter, where he worked as doorman for a few hours. At about 2 this morning, he finished there and went to a bar, got drunk and was picked up by the local police at around 4.
Oh, yes.
He'd only just been released when I contacted them. Apparently, he still had a few francs left in his pocket, so the likelihood is that he's probably back on the drink.
Yeah.
His usual bar is Chez Bernard in the Place de la Bastille. Not far from you, sir.
Yeah, good. What about his brother, Jean? Did you find out if he received any calls last night?
Yes. Apparently, he did receive a call at his hotel late last night. But by the time he reached the phone, the caller had rung off. The receptionist reckons that someone was checking up on whether he was actually at the hotel.
Anything else?
He's coming back to Paris. Apparently he got wind of my inquiries and became quite agitated. He's catching a train which should get him into Paris at around 11 tonight.
Right. Right. Oh, one other thing I want you to do.
Yes, Chief?
Find out from police records what you can about a man called Laurier. He disappeared suddenly from his jewellery shop in the Palais Royal 5 years ago.
Right, Chief.
Now, your sister never fails with her plum brandy.
It must be awful for a girl of that age to have to spend Christmas Day in bed.
Still thinking about her?
Well, it must be. Mm-hmm. Any idea how much longer she's going to have her leg in plaster?
No, I don't know. I didn't ask. Why?
Well, if she's been laid up in bed for 2 months, I don't imagine it'll be much longer before she's up and about on crutches.
And free to leave her room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it means that anybody wanting to give the room a thorough search would only have to wait till then.
Perhaps there was some reason they couldn't wait.
Yes, exactly. Jean Martin would have been back from his rounds in a couple of days.
Any idea of what they were looking for?
Oh, I don't know. But if they didn't find whatever it was last night, then my guess is that it won't be long before they try again. Right.
Where are you going?
To see Paul Martin.
This afternoon? You said we could go and see the new Jean Gabin at the Grand Rex.
I'm sorry.
On Christmas Day? I'm sorry. I know you've got your job. It's just that I was so looking forward to it.
Well, perhaps we can go tomorrow when this business is all cleared up.
That's what you always say? Well, make sure you wrap up warm.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to snow.
Beer. Paul Martin here.
Who wants him?
That him over there by the billiard table?
If you say so. Here's your beer.
You Paul Martin?
Oh, is that your beer?
You want one? Beer for my friend over here, please.
Another beer.
I know you. You're Inspector Maigret. You live opposite my brother.
Right.
Something's happened to Colette.
No.
What's happened to her? What's happened to my poor Colette?
Calm down. Nothing's happened to Colette.
Oh, I'm so hopeless. So hopeless. I can't even look after my own kid. Not even at Christmas. I'm so awful.
One beer?
Oh.
Last night a man dressed as Father Christmas got into her room.
Are you sick?
No, it's all right. Nothing happened. The man didn't touch Colette. He gave her an enormous doll and then proceeded to look under the floorboards for something.
Why?
That's what I'm trying to find out. To tell me, is your brother Jean the sort of man to hide something under the floorboard, something he didn't want his wife to know about?
Jean doesn't have any secrets from Lorraine. He wouldn't dare.
You don't like her very much, do you?
My poor wife said it was very convenient that Lorraine married a man who was away so much. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have left Colette with her.
Colette's all right.
I was going to see her today. My own kid on Christmas Day, and I'm drunk.
Well, sure.
I should have drowned with my wife in the accident, and then everybody would have been
happy.
You
know that's not true.
Oh, you can say that. But you don't know what it's like being on the streets at Christmas. It's so cold. There's nowhere to go. So you go into a bar for a bit of warmth, and someone takes pity on you, buys you a drink, then another. And then when you've had a few drinks, it hits you, and you remember you were going to stay sober and see your kid. But once again you've failed, and you feel so awful. You go on drinking.
Do you want to see Colette?
I can't. Not like this.
You can come back to my flat and get yourself cleaned up.
Can I? Oh, you know I'm not always like this. Once I went to see a doctor for advice. But when I went back again a few days later, there was a big queue, and he told me he hadn't time to talk to me. I had to go to a special clinic.
And you never went. Come on, let's go.
Listen,
Come on.
Try.
Yeah.
I did.
Come on.
I can be sober. I can be a good one.
Do you think Colette will be all right with him?
Yes, I'm sure she will.
What I don't understand is why, with a lovely young daughter like Colette, he allows himself to get into such a state.
I told you about the accident.
Oh, yes, I know. It must have been awful for him, but even so, I simply can't imagine any circumstances which would stop me looking after my child if we had one.
We're in here.
Do I look all right?
You look fine.
I put your razor back on the shelf. Is that plum brandy?
My sister made it. She lives in Alsace.
I like plum brandy.
Louise has just made you some coffee.
I'll pour you a cup. Black?
Yes. Yes, of course.
There we are.
Thank you.
Ah. Look, will you give this to Colette?
What is it?
A gold thimble.
Oh. Oh, she loves things like this.
Oh, you can't see her empty-handed on Christmas Day.
You've been so kind to me. I don't know what to say.
Oh, no, you don't have to say anything. Just finish your coffee and go and see her.
Who is it?
Happy Christmas, Lorraine. It's me, Paul.
Just a minute.
I've come to see Colette.
You know where she is.
Papa!
Colette?
Papa!
Oh, Colette. Happy Christmas.
Come in, Lucas. Take a seat.
Thanks, Chief.
You look frozen.
Oh, it's snowing.
Yeah. Look, brandy, warm you up.
Oh, thank you. I dug out the report on Laurier's disappearance.
And?
Well, it's all very odd. He just seems to have vanished off the face of the earth. He left his house to go to work as normal one morning, and that was the last anyone ever saw of him.
Anything else in the report?
Well, yes, there is. Apparently, Monsieur Laurier wasn't the respectable businessman his neighbours in the Rue Mazarine thought he was. His shop had a thriving sideline in selling obscene photographs and prints, though nothing was ever proved. But that may have been because the investigation was rather perfunctory. There were well-known public figures amongst his customers.
And Madame Martin?
She was questioned after his disappearance, but she claimed to be as mystified as everyone else. However, her old landlord from before she was married recognized Laurier from a photograph and said he used to stay the night there with her sometimes. But apart from that, nothing.
Good. Well, when you've finished your brandy and thawed out, I want you to find out if any taxi driver picked up Madame Martin from around here at about 9 o'clock this morning. Any other day I'd probably be asking the impossible, but apart from a few family and church visits, they won't have been very busy today.
Sorry, mate, I'm off duty.
Police.
You're Maigret's boy, aren't you? I've seen your picture in the paper with the inspector.
Were you working this morning?
I was here, if that's what you mean. What's this all about, then? The inspector doing one of his famous cases, is he?
Did you pick up a woman in or near the Boulevard Richard Lenoir at around 9 this morning?
Or the one with nice legs?
If you say so. The inspector needs you to identify her.
Oh, give it a rest, mate. It's Christmas. I'm just about to go home.
It's important.
You try telling that to the wife. She isn't happy me working Christmas as it is. Oh, hop in. I can see I won't get any peace till I get this sorted out.
Where did you take this woman this morning?
She got me to stop outside a travel goods shop where she brought a cardboard suitcase. Then we went to the Gare du Nord. She went in and came back 15 minutes later without it. Since I was still on the rank, she got me to drive her back to where I picked her up. She was most insistent I didn't drive down the Boulevard Richard Lenoir. I dropped her in the Rue Voltaire.
You want the 3rd floor, Madame Martin.
What do I say?
Anything you like. Just get a good look so you can confirm that she's the woman you picked up this morning.
Well, I recognise those legs anywhere. Then I can go home.
Yes, you can go home then.
All right then. Hello.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm the director of the Folies Bergère.
Oh, don't be so stupid. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
Miss Danget sent me.
Oh, can I help?
No, you can't.
Oh, yeah. I think you've got her on the wrong night.
That's show business for you.
This is Inspector Maigret.
Well, definitely her.
You're quite sure?
I wouldn't forget a pair of legs like that on Christmas Day. Will there be a reward?
I doubt it.
But I must have missed at least 2 fares.
Just get home to that wife of yours you were so keen to get back to.
So there's no reward?
Scram!
Happy Christmas to you too.
Your husband will be here in an hour.
So you keep saying.
Perhaps you'll be more talkative in his presence.
I've told you everything I know.
So, despite the taxi driver recognizing you, you're still denying that you went to the Gare du Nord this morning.
Look, do we have to keep on going over all this?
Until you tell me the truth. You can't seriously expect me to believe that it took you 2 hours to buy 3 tins of sardines you didn't need, a bit of ham and some potatoes?
Oh, I'm very careful about what I buy. God knows I have to be with what Jean earns and that girl to keep.
How do you explain the cab driver recognizing you?
Oh, there are thousands of women in Paris who look like me. Look, I've told you everything I know. Your men have searched the flat and found nothing, so if you don't mind, I'd like you to go now so I can get ready for my husband.
Sit down, woman. You're not going anywhere till I get a few straight answers. Now, tell me what was in the suitcase.
What suitcase? I don't know what you're talking
The one
about.
you bought this morning. Let me tell you what I think happened.
Don't have any choice, do I?
Let's start with your so-called insurance man. Strange, isn't it, that no one else in the building received any visits from him. Lucas checked.
Well, they don't like me.
Your visitor, we'll call him the insurance man, came to collect something that you had. You told him that whatever it was hidden under the floorboards in Colette's room, and you explained that you couldn't get it until she was better. A few days ago he returned. You told him that Colette was still laid up. He became angry, probably accused you of lying. Colette heard you argue and became upset. Fearing discovery, your insurance man agreed to leave, but he no longer trusted you. And discovering that your husband would be away over Christmas, he hit on the idea of visiting Colette's room dressed as Father Christmas.
You should be in films.
Of course, whatever it was you had never was under Colette's floorboards. And this morning, hearing about Father Christmas's nocturnal visit, you panicked. Fearing another, perhaps violent visit from your insurance man, you took whatever it was out with you. You bought a cheap suitcase, transferred your booty into it, and then deposited the suitcase in left luggage at the Gare du Nord.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
I'm right, aren't I?
Well, I'd have a left luggage receipt, wouldn't I?
Not if you posted it to yourself.
Oh, you hate me, don't you?
I understand you.
You've no idea.
I tell you what shocks me most. Not what you may or may not have done, but your coolness. For the last couple of hours we've been together in this room, and you've not flinched at a single question. Even the imminent arrival of your husband doesn't appear to bother you.
Well, I've done nothing wrong.
You were Monsieur Laurier's mistress, weren't you?
I worked for him.
But he used to visit you at night before you were married, didn't he?
Well, what of it? You won't tell Jean, will you?
He's your husband.
It was before we married. Look, Jean doesn't know. He's a good man. I don't want to hurt him.
What is it, Lucas?
He's outside. Terence spotted him watching this flat.
Who's outside?
Father Christmas. Surely you knew he'd be back.
Do you know who he is?
Monsieur Laurier, your insurance man, isn't he? He thinks you have something which belongs to him.
It's not his property.
Perhaps we should leave so the two of you can sort it out. Come on, Lucas.
I think he may well be armed, Chief.
Well, I'm sure Madame Martin is perfectly capable of dealing with him on her own.
Don't go.
But a few moments ago, you couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Please. He'll kill me. He's already killed one man.
So, you're going to tell us what this is all about?
You'll stay?
Is there money in the suitcase?
Just under 1 million francs. Well, it's mine just as much as his.
Where did it come from?
One of the customers, Monsieur Boissy.
What happened to him?
Monsieur Laurier killed him.
Why?
Well, for the money, of course. He's ruthless. Look, you mustn't let him in.
Lucas, be a good man. Keep an eye on the stairs.
Yes, Chief.
Julien Boissy fancied me, and I kidded him that if he had enough money, I'd go away with him.
Weren't you married to Jean?
Well, only for a couple of months. Look, I hate being poor. I thought it would be different after I married Jean, but it wasn't.
So the idea was to kill Boissy and go off with Laurier?
Julien Boissy was a dirty old man. Like all men, like yourself most likely. One afternoon he turned up at the shop with the money. I was at lunch. When I got back, Laurier was cramming Boissy's body into a trunk. He had strangled him. I didn't know Laurier was going to kill him. I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think he would kill him.
Did you blackmail Laurier?
No! He would have killed me.
So why did he disappear?
Well, I persuaded him that he had been seen disposing of the body. So he gave me the money to look after and fled to Belgium. He expected to return when the fuss had died down and take me off to South America with him.
And that was 5 years ago.
I wrote to him post-restant. Told him I was being watched and followed by the police, and that Monsieur Boissy's body had been found. Of course, it was a lie. You police aren't that clever.
So why did he come back 2 months ago?
Oh, he was broke. The idiot could have come back any time he wanted to. No one was interested, not even his wife.
So you kept the money safe all these years without your husband or anyone else suspecting that you were rich?
Oh, it was a comfort knowing the money was there. Will you get me out of here?
What about your husband?
Oh, to hell with that idiot.
And Colette?
Oh, she's not my child. He can look after her.
Lucas?
Yes, Chief?
Take her down to the station.
Oh.
Then we can charge her and Laurier with the murder of Julien Boissy.
You've arrested Laurier?
On his way here.
Oh, you tricked me. You made me think
Take her away, Lucas.
Oh, you don't touch me.
Come on.
What's going on? Colette, is she all right?
Oh, what are you looking at, you interfering old bitch? It's all your fault. If it hadn't been for your stupid infatuation with the inspector, no one would be any the wiser.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, you bitch!
Oh, you.
Oh, Maigret.
Yeah.
Of course, it was rather funny, wasn't it, that such an important case should happen while you were on holiday?
Indeed. Very amusing.
There you were, having to watch the whole thing from the sidelines, read about it in newspapers.
Madame Maigret and I found it very diverting.
Fretting about poor old Janvier, who was in charge. And you'd promised your doctor you'd take a break after that terrible bronchitis you had in the spring.
Yes. Dr. Pardon insisted that I take a holiday.
But you didn't go away.
No. I told headquarters we were away. I put the telephone on message service. We stayed in Paris.
Very romantic.
It was.
I'm surprised your wife allowed it. Didn't she think you'd run back to the Quai des Orfèvres at the first opportunity?
My wife knows I keep my promises. Look, there's our concierge out in the street.
You'll have to move out of the light, dear, so I can sweep there.
She's been giving me funny looks all week.
And after that, I must tidy the bedroom.
She thinks I ought to be at my office.
It's 10:30. Aren't you going down to the cafe as usual?
10:30 already? What is it?
I knew this wouldn't work.
I am perfectly happy.
All you do is stand there looking out of the window.
I like looking out of the window.
And how many lorries have you counted this morning?
Well, you see, that's very interesting. Usually, by now, 2 have come back to the depot and 2 have gone out, but this morning I've seen 3 leave and none arrive.
Oh, Maigret.
My dear, everything's fine. In a while I'll go down to the cafe and buy the morning papers, then I expect we'll have lunch. And then, a walk, perhaps, if you like. It's such a lovely day.
It's all my fault. All it will take is one call from headquarters and you'll go to work. And your terrible cough will come back. I should have been more insistent with that woman at Les Sables d'Olonne when I tried to book us a room there and she said it was full.
3 lorries all turning up at once, you see? There is order in the universe. Now the concierge has stopped to talk to that young man with the funny eye who's taken over the hardware shop across the road.
You really are happy, aren't you?
Madame Maigret, I am perfectly happy. I shall go down to the cafe now. And you can do your sweeping in peace. Of course I'm happy. I'm on holiday.
The usual, sir?
Oh, thank you.
Here's your paper. Quite a headline this morning, sir. Dead body in a cupboard.
Dead body?
Yeah, look here. Doctor's wife found dead in a cupboard at her own husband's surgery. Yesterday they found her. Fancy address and all. Boulevard Houseman. Can you imagine? I'll get the beer, sir.
I'd better go and phone headquarters.
Oh, sorry, sir. Are you wanting the phone?
No, not at all, no. Just the beer, thank you. And the newspaper?
Sorry, sir.
Thank you.
The dead woman is Eveline Jarve, wife of Dr. Philippe Jarve of 137 bis Boulevard Haussmann. On July the 1st, the Jarves, with their 3-year-old daughter and the child's nurse, left Paris for a 6-week stay at Cannes. On the same day, a young doctor, Gilbert Négrel, took over the consulting rooms in the Boulevard Haussmann as a locum. The couple's servant, a Josepha Chauvet, also remained in Paris. Dr. Négrel is 30, a bachelor. The servant reported a sickly smell in one of the consulting rooms, and together with Dr. Négrel they opened a cupboard. There they found the naked body of a woman. It had been bent double to fit into the confined space. This woman was later identified as Madame Jarve. The corpse bore no signs of violence apart from a minor bruise to the right temple. In the absence of Chief Inspector Maigret on holiday, the case is being investigated by Inspector Janvier.
On holiday?
Your beer, sir.
Oh, thank you.
They've hauled in both the men for questioning.
Sorry?
The police. They hauled in that doctor who found the body, and they've got the other doctor up from Cannes, the dead woman's husband. They have to make statements. It'll be about money, you know.
It will?
The dead woman, she's from Concarneau. Eveline Le Grec, from the canning company. You know, Le Grec et Laurent Sardines. Their father owned that. That's in this paper, look. He died 2 years ago, which makes her and her brother the sole inheritors. She'd have been loaded, I reckon. Someone's after her money.
You think so?
Sure of it.
The body was bent in half.
Oh, no, sir. Horrible. A medical man, are you?
Me? Oh, no. No, not me. Actually, I might just use your telephone, if you don't mind.
Be my guest, sir.
Dr. Pardon, it's Maigret.
Maigret, old boy. How's the holiday? Been spotted yet?
No, not as far as I know. This Jarve case.
My phone hasn't stopped. The whole medical profession is gossiping like concierge.
Do you know Dr. Jarve?
I know of him. Sound practitioner, well thought of. Must be pretty well off with a practice like that.
And the locum?
Gilbert Negrel. He usually works with Professor Lebier at the School of Medicine, which is a recommendation in itself. Now look, Maigret, I'm not having you running back to police headquarters.
I'm on holiday, remember?
Yes, but knowing you...
I promised Madame Maigret. No, my friend, I'm following this whole case like any other ordinary member of the public, reading a newspaper, chatting with waiters.
Tell you what, old boy, why don't you come round for dinner with us tonight, you and Madame Maigret?
Even better. Why don't we come, pick you two up, take you to a bistro somewhere?
Well, that's very kind of you.
And maybe if you could make a few calls in the meantime, find out what you can.
Following the case just like any other ordinary member of the public, you mean?
I knew I could count on you, pardon.
The Jarve family has occupied the second floor of 137 bis Boulevard Haussmann for the last 5 years. They live in one of the 2 luxury flats, while the one opposite is used for the doctor's practice. Dr. Negrel claims that on Saturday he left the surgery at 5:30 in the evening, when the servant, Josepha Chauvet, was still there. No one in the building noticed any unusual arrivals or departures. Madame Chauvet says she spent Sunday with her daughter in the Rue Washington, not returning until yesterday, Monday. And that was when she noticed the smell.
You see, pardon, how good I am at being on holiday.
He does look well, doesn't he?
Here I am, in a bistro on the banks of the River Marne. And this afternoon, we took a stroll along the Boulevard Haussmann, didn't we, dear?
Boulevard Haussmann, eh?
Yes, oh, sheer coincidence, my dear fellow. I mean, I did happen to pass 137 and looked up at the windows. There's quite a crowd outside as well. I can't think what they hope to see.
That's ordinary members of the public for you.
You see, what I wanted to know is... ladies, how about liqueurs? Waiter, liqueurs for the ladies and Calvados for the doctor and myself.
You know, on the Boulevard Haussmann, I saw such a lovely outfit in the shop window. The jacket was fitted like this. And it had big buttons.
Lovely. What I want to know is, pardon, how long after death can you bend a body?
It depends on various factors, temperature, that kind of thing. Anything from 1 hour to about 5.
5?
I was talking to my colleague Deberlin about all this earlier today. It turns out he's known Philippe Jarve for quite some time.
Oh?
Determined man, Jarve. Clever too, a scholarship boy. Comes from quite humble origins. His father died when he was young. Started off in quite a rough practice, but then about 5 years ago, he went to Concarneau on holiday, and that's when he met Eveline.
Was the marriage happy?
Deberlin thought so, yes. She'd had an unhappy childhood. Her mother died young. She was very shy, Deberlin said. He used to visit them on the Boulevard Haussmann. Oh, and he said she had something wrong with her health. Jarve hinted at it from time to time. I don't know what to make of it. Jarve's back at home now, apparently.
How do you know that?
No, it was on the radio news.
The radio?
Don't you listen?
No, I never thought of it. Usually, I already know.
Ordinary member of the public now, Maigret. Not tempted to race over to the Quai des Orfèvres?
Look at this lovely evening, pardon. Look at the river. Canoes. The lights reflected on the water. Meanwhile, poor old Janvier will be sitting in his office, my office, beer and sandwiches sent up from the Brasserie Dauphine. And I read in the papers that the examining magistrate is Judge Comelio, who's very tiresome and always inclined to arrest the first available suspect, guilty or not. And he hates the press, well, which is why this little reporter man, Lasagna, is sniffing around so fiercely, I imagine. Because if the press think they're being kept away from a story, it just makes them all the more determined.
I read Lasagna's report this morning. Apparently Dr. Jarve lied about where he was.
Yes, yeah. He pretended to take a flight to London on that Saturday, but actually he followed his wife to Paris, poor old Janvier. You can't know, dear pardon, how many phone calls it takes to establish a chain of events like that. Not a Calvados. Waiter!
So, the husband followed the wife to Paris?
Yes.
Another one, dear?
Well, it won't do any harm. I'm on holiday after all.
The post-mortem has revealed that the contusion on the victim's right temple was not the cause of death. The victim was found to have a syringe mark on the left thigh. Tests are now being carried out, and the results will be known later.
Are you beer, sir?
Just a coffee, please. And the papers.
They should have kept the husband behind bars, if you ask me.
Dr. Jean?
Yes. What I reckon is, he was having an affair with someone and wanted to leave, but he needed the wife's money. So he gets her out the way, easy. He inherits, starts a new life with the mistress.
But
and this needle prick on her leg, he'd know, you see, wouldn't he? Being a doctor.
So would the other man, the locum.
Yeah, but I mean, no motive, is there?
Unless she was involved with him in some way.
Not her. Seen what she looked like? Here, look at this photo of her. Hardly a beauty, is she? Not the sort of woman to have a lover.
What I want to
know
is...
the brothers come to Paris.
Yves Le Guerec? Yes, well, I heard, yeah. But what I still don't understand
He'll have
is...
something to say about his sister's husband, I reckon.
It's a fact that...
What's it?
Could I bother you for a piece of notepaper, not headed, and a pen?
Well, of course, sir, right away. You want to send a message to someone?
In a way, yes.
You wrote what?
I wrote, "Why the devil was she naked?" I disguised my handwriting and sent it off to Janvier.
Anonymously?
Of course. It's been on my mind. Apparently she was killed sometime between 4 in the afternoon and 10 at night. Now, why would she put herself in the nude during those hours? To change her clothes? To have a bath? Not in the consulting rooms? Did the murderer undress himself? And if so, why? No one was seen leaving a flat with a parcel of clothes.
I hope Janvier appreciates your note.
Just doing my duty, like any other...
Ordinary member of the public, yes. My wife remarked how well you seemed yesterday evening, how relaxed.
Of course I'm relaxed, pardon. I could please myself. I don't have to go to work. This afternoon I'm taking Madame Maigret to the Place du Théâtre.
New revelations, read all about it.
It's hardly changed, Maigret, from when we used to come here.
Wine hasn't improved either.
Job case, new revelations, read all about it.
Oh, yes, thank you. I'll have this one and this one. There we are.
Job case, new revelations, read all about it.
Here you are, my dear.
Job case, new revelations.
Look, here's a photo of the poor woman, taken by her brother on holiday. She looks embarrassed. Poor girl.
Oh, yeah. Negrel, the locum, has given an interview to Lassagne. He's back home in the Rue Saint-Père. What's he say? Why should I have murdered Madame Jave? It's a very good question, I'd say.
It's about love, Michel. I told you. That doctor's wife, she loved that other man. Bet you anything.
But you say everything's about love, Amy.
So, perhaps it is.
What else does Negrel have to say?
He'd known the Javes about 3 years, goes for dinner there from time to time. Was he friendly with Madame Jave? No, not particularly. Did she take him into her confidence? Not really. She was a shy woman. This is interesting. She suffered from Stoker-Adams disease, a chronic slow pulse. Dr. Paul will be interested in that. Risk of fainting, fits, sometimes sudden death. What does your paper say, my dear?
Well, there's an interview here with her brother.
Oh, Yves Le Guerec.
He says that at the time that Philippe Jave married his sister, he had terrible debts, and the father paid them off. And he says that these rumours that his sister had a lover are a terrible slander.
A lover, eh?
But the concierge where the locum lives said the doctor's wife was a regular visitor. See, I told you so.
How can they be lovers? It says in this paper that Negrel is engaged to a medical student. Why would he bother with this doctor's wife?
You can tell he's madly in love with her because the reporter says that he smoked all the way through the interview.
Oh, you can tell that, can you?
Yes, I can, actually.
So why did the husband kill her?
Don't you know anything about love?
What are you thinking, Dad?
Well, I'm thinking that perhaps ordinary members of the public can do my job better than I can.
Maigret, good morning. It's Pardon. Just thought I'd let you know they've published the toxicology report. It was digitalis, the injection, a heart drug used to lower the pulse. In the case of Eveline Jarve, it would have been fatal.
Ah. Could it have been an accident?
That's what I wondered. Says she had a fit of some kind in the consulting rooms. You might try camphor or Pressil to speed up the pulse. The ampoules don't look that different, and if the doctor was in distress, say, he might confuse the two.
What's your opinion?
Me? Oh, I don't have one.
Have you learnt anything else about Dr. Jarve?
One doesn't really like to spread rumours about one's own profession.
Oh, no, of course not. No.
He was in debt again, desperate apparently.
Ah.
That's all I know. You're still keeping away from the office?
Yeah, very happily, thank you. Yes, good morning. I wonder if you could put me through to your reporter, Lassagne. Just tell him it's some information about the Jarve case. Thank you.
Hello? Who is this?
Oh, Monsieur Lassagne, I'd like to point out an omission in your article.
What omission? Look, if you're one of these time wasters...
Where was Josepha on Saturday afternoon?
In the flat, of course.
Yes, but which flat? Listen to me. The Jarves had 2 servants and a nurse. That's not much staff for a flat as grand as theirs. On the other hand, across the corridor, in the doctor's rooms, there was nobody, once the cleaning was done, to open the door to patients.
I think I see what you're getting at.
Josepha wouldn't have hung about in the doctor's room when there was work to be done in the flat opposite. The bell for the doctor's door must be connected to the other flat.
Do you want to tell me who you are?
Oh, it's really of no concern.
Well, thanks, anyway. I'll check on it. Gilbert Negrel, the locum doctor, was to be married this autumn. His fiancée is Martine Chapuis, daughter of Maître Noël Chapuis, the well-known barrister. She is 24 and has a law degree, but switched to medical school where she met Negrel. She denied rumours of a relationship between her fiancé and Madame Jarve.
I wonder how they manage in London or New York. Without café terraces. Must be very miserable sitting inside the whole time.
It would explain a lot.
A funny sort of girl.
Who, my dear?
This fiancée, Mademoiselle Chapuis. In the papers, look. In my day...
In your day?
Well, she says she visited Negrel at his rooms, unaccompanied.
Oh,
Well, you can't mean to say you approve.
I seem to remember Madame Maigret.
Maigret, really?
That little wood in the Chevreuse Valley.
That's different. Anyway, I didn't go boasting to the papers about it. But what does your paper say?
Here we are. Where was Josepha? Exactly. The 2 doors face each other, and usually Josepha waits in a domestic flat, and the bell rings in both, as I thought. Good for young Lassagne.
Young Lassagne? Anyone would think you'd personally sent him to find out.
Me? Good heavens, no. What a terrible morning. Look at this rain. And only 1 lorry so far.
Have you got any plans?
Not particularly. What day is it?
Friday.
Might just go down to the cafe.
Of course.
Madame Maigret, I'm wondering whether you're a little tired of this Parisian holiday.
No.
Perhaps we should go to the seaside after all.
Oh, I hear they are having very good weather at the coast.
We've done too much walking around.
And the Paris forecast is for more rain.
I suppose you could find out how that woman in Les Sables d'Olonne is placed for next week. I think I'll be free by then.
Free, Maigret?
I do like to see a case through, Madame Maigret.
According to the nurse, Claire Juseron, Dr. Jarve had been having an affair with the daughter of his servant, Josepha. The girl is called Antoinette Chauvet. Last Saturday, when Dr. Jarve arrived in Paris, he hurried to her flat in the Rue Washington. The mother, Josepha, claims that she joined them there. Meanwhile, police have revealed that on the Friday evening, Madame Jarve made a lengthy phone call to Gilbert Négrel.
That gives the doctor an alibi then, doesn't it? He spent all that Saturday at his mistress's, and her mother was there. Worse luck for him, eh?
Yeah, but, they might be lying.
Oh, well, who's to say? Well, that nurse, she might be lying too. Saw that photo of her in the paper, didn't you, eh? Dear, oh dear, oh dear, there's a woman who doesn't like men.
Oh, you can tell that, can you?
Yes. Another beer, sir?
Yes, please.
They found her jewels, you know.
Whose jewels?
The wife's. That tight-lipped nurse, when the coppers were leaving, she said, did they want to take the jewels? And there they were. Great big case of them. Millions of francs worth, apparently. Look, it's in this edition.
But the husband was in debt.
It's revenge, isn't it? He gets a mistress, she spends all their money on jewels. They're like that, aren't they, women?
Oh.
I'll get you a beer.
What I want to know is, did Dr. Jarve know there was a relationship between his wife and the locum? And did Madame Jarve know about her husband's affair?
Well, we'll have to wait for the police to find out about all that, won't we, sir?
Can't see why Janvier isn't going to Concarneau.
He's only just come back from Cannes.
He needs to get a clearer picture of Eveline Jarve.
What's he doing?
Well, just writing Janvier a note, telling him to go to Concarneau.
You'll frighten him.
He won't know it's from me. Now, is it another stroll?
In the rain.
We can take shelter in a cafe.
And buy yet more newspapers.
Here we are. Look. They've arrested Négrel. And here's his fiancée insisting he's innocent.
She stopped denying his affair with the doctor's wife.
Yes.
These modern young women. I'd have called off the wedding.
Perhaps it's like those soldiers you see at fun fairs shooting at old bottles. Me, playing at being a detective. It's a fact she was naked. Did Négrel come to visit her and succumb, even though he'd been trying to end it? And then perhaps they quarrelled. Perhaps he hit her. And then, in a panic, gave her an injection. Or was it Jarve? But he'd been to see his mistress. Why would he then call on his wife? Or perhaps it was all planned by Jarve because he wanted to get rid of her. Oh. Let poor old Janvier sort it out.
Do you think Négrel is innocent?
I don't know. I'll just have to wait for tomorrow's newspapers.
The scene of the investigation has moved to Concarneau. Maître Chapuis, father of the suspect's fiancée, has arrived in this seaside town determined to clear the name of his future son-in-law. At the same time, the brother of the dead woman has returned to his home here and is threatening to sue anyone who sullies the good name of his sister. Rumours here are circulating about Madame Jarve, who, it is claimed, conducted affairs with various men in the town from quite a young age.
That's why they don't have cafe terraces in London.
Hmm?
Because it's always raining there, isn't it? Like this. Do you believe all this, Maigret? About poor Madame Jarve having all these lovers?
I suppose not all women are as...
But look, there's an interview here with some old school friend of hers who says that Madame Jarve seduced a local man when she was only 14. Well, why do they have to print all this in the papers, Maigret?
It might be relevant, I suppose.
Oh, I feel sorry for her. She was a neglected child looking for love. She just looked in the wrong place. And even if she was having an affair with Negrel...
Yes?
No one really loved her. Dr. Jarve had Antoinette, and Gilbert was engaged to this clever medical student. Poor Madame Jarve.
So, perhaps my waiter in the cafe is right after all.
What did he say?
That her collecting all those jewels was a kind of revenge. Oh dear.
What?
This headline, it says, "Has Maigret been called in?" Oh dear. They've tracked us down to Les Sables d'Olonne and found that we're not there. Well, too bad. Oh, look at this. Martine Chapuis has given an interview. She says that she knew about the relationship between her fiancé and Madame Jarve, but she says it was just an affair, nothing serious.
Well, I don't understand it. If you've been behaving like that within weeks of our marriage... Maigret, you're not listening to me.
No, but there's something about the landing, the two doors. Why was she still naked?
New developments in the Boulevard Houseman case.
Oh, shh. Maigret, the radio.
Both Dr. Jarve and his mistress, Antoinette Chauvet, were taken in for questioning. Police have also reported that a button was found in the doctor's rooms which had been torn from the jacket of Gilbert Negrel. Full details in our news bulletin.
Can we have our bill, please?
Yes, monsieur.
Are we going?
Yes.
Where to?
We're going to get a taxi. To the corner of Boulevard Richard Lenoir and the Boulevard Voltaire in case the press are outside our flat.
You mean I'm to go in alone?
We'll go in as if nothing was up. If there are reporters, say we've come to spend a few hours in Paris and that I'm out in town somewhere. And if I'm not back for dinner, eat without me. Oh, and perhaps if you wouldn't mind, you could pack us a suitcase or two.
Oh, Maigret, are you going to the office after all?
Madame Maigret, I promised you I wouldn't. And since when have I broken a promise to you? Taxi!
So, the papers are right, Chief Inspector. You are in Paris.
Just visiting, you know.
Calvados, I'll join you, Will. Be closing up soon. Your usual seat is free. Mind you, by this time of night, all the seats are free. Apart from those two salesmen over there. Oh. That girl on her own in the corner. You've been across to see Janvier, you?
No,
you can see your office window from here, you know.
So you can. Cheers.
Cheers. I said to Maria here, didn't I, girl? I said they'd be getting you back. Only Inspector Maigret can sort this out, I said. But they're all lying, aren't they? Every last one of them. That mistress, that servant, that nurse down in Cannes, Mademoiselle Jusseron.
Claire, isn't it?
Sorry, did you say something, sir?
Oh, no, nothing.
That nurse, she hates men. You can tell from the photo in the paper.
Yeah, but that's just it, you see. That type, in my experience. Sometimes they hate every man, but one, which would explain...
4 hours they've been up there, questioning that doctor.
Of course. Can I use your phone?
Oh, be my guest, sir.
Yes, thank you. I want a Villa Marie-Thérèse at Cannes. Mademoiselle Jusseron, please.
Hello? Who is this?
Hello? Claire?
Yes, it's me. I can hardly hear you.
It's Monsieur.
Oh, it's you. I'm sorry about the noise. The baby's crying.
Tell me, Claire, when the police asked you about the phone call that my wife made to Paris on Friday, did you tell them you'd spoken to me about it?
Certainly not.
I knew I could rely on you. Thank you very much. That's all.
Did you get through all right, sir?
Yes.
Sir, that young woman in the corner, she's been watching the Palais de Justice the whole time she's been here.
Yes. Oh, I noticed her, too. Yeah. I'll have another Calvados, please, Victor.
Right away, sir.
Right.
Mind if I join you?
Oh. You took your time.
I wasn't sure it was you to start with.
Oh, well, I recognise you from the papers. Although you're prettier.
Oh, just because I'm at medical school. No one seems to think a girl can be pretty and clever.
Will you join me in a Calvados? Victor? Another one?
Sir.
You must be needing it, Mademoiselle Chapuis.
Oh, thanks. Why aren't you over there?
I'm on holiday.
Really?
Really?
What, in Paris?
Well, even Janvier doesn't know I'm here.
So why are you watching your own window? Oh, at least if it was your case, you'd understand.
Understand what, mademoiselle?
Well, that Gilbert didn't kill that woman.
Are you sure? Ah. You see, he may be clever, but you can still blush.
I wasn't blushing.
You've had your doubts about him.
Do you mind if I smoke?
Oh, not at all.
I'm not sure how to say this. Oh, it's about how Gilbert would be when he's with a woman.
Oh.
Now, you know that he and I haven't waited until we got married to... Oh, the press have loved all that, those sleazy reporters. Anyway, the point I'm making is that Madame Jarve's body was completely naked.
That's exactly what I've been trying to work out.
Oh, well, this is very personal, Monsieur Maigret. But with Gilbert, that simply wouldn't be possible. What I mean is...
Mademoiselle, you can trust me.
Well, Gilbert would have been naked too. There. I know him. I love him. He's shy and sensitive. And it's not as if they'd have had long. I mean, they were in the consulting rooms. That servant could have come in at any minute. He'd have... Even with that woman, he'd have wanted to be on equal terms. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't normally talk in this way with a man I've only just met, but...
Martine, if I may call you that, I believe you.
Then you believe that Gilbert didn't do it?
What we know, my dear, is that on Saturday afternoon, Madame Jarve visited the consulting rooms where she met her death from a fatal injection. We know that your Gilbert was in the consulting room that afternoon. We also know that Dr. Jarve had left for south of France and arrived in Paris that day. His alibi has been provided by his mistress and her mother, which makes it unreliable, of course. We know that anyone in the flat would hear the doorbell for the consulting rooms, so if Dr. Jarve was in the flat, he would know when his wife was there. We know, too, that your Gilbert had a fierce argument with Madame Jarve that afternoon. We also know, however, that Dr. Jarve was in debt, and his wife was wealthy, and that the marriage appears to have been loveless.
Oh.
Look at that window. You can see someone pacing. It'll be Janvier. Will you excuse me for a moment, my dear? Have you got some notepaper without heading? And an envelope?
I certainly have, sir. Here.
That boy is washing up in the kitchen. Could you ask him to deliver a note for me?
Yeah, of course, sir. Yeah.
For the attention of Inspector Janvier. Very urgent. Jave learned from the nurse on Friday night that his wife was coming to Paris.
The boy's waiting, sir.
Ask him to take this envelope to that policeman by the gate across their headquarters. He must tell the policeman it is to go directly to Inspector Janvier. He's to answer no questions, and then go straight home.
Are you, playing a joke on them, sir?
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Well, in a manner of speaking.
What have you been doing?
Oh, I'm being an ordinary member of the public. Sending notes to the police. Oh, look, there's the boy. There he goes. Good. Oh, they're letting him in.
Was your note to do with what I told you?
No.
To do with your phone call?
Yes, yeah. Another Calva? Victor? Sure. Tomorrow?
Oh, it's funny. You wouldn't think that Dr. Jave was a murderer.
In my experience, my dear, no one looks like a murderer. Thank you, Victor. Even murderers. Look, boys come back down again. Excellent.
Well, what now?
Well, we wait.
Well, it's late.
These things can go on for hours. Oh.
They want to close up here.
Shall we go for a walk? The bill, Victor?
Certainly, sir.
Oh, I'll pay for my own drinks, thank you.
You are a modern young woman, aren't you?
Oh, modern. That's the other word people use. You can be modern and clever, or you can be pretty, but not both. What do you think?
Oh, mademoiselle, I know what I think.
Do the barges come past here all night?
Yes. Look, the lights are still on in my office. It's not as if Negrel really had a motive.
No.
Particularly as you knew about him sleeping with Eveline Jave. Why are you lying?
What do you mean? I knew all about their silly affair.
But he didn't tell you she'd come up from Cannes on Saturday to see him.
No.
No. Nor that she'd been to his place since you and he started.
Well, he respects my feelings. Anyway, I'm the one he loves. You do believe he's innocent, don't you?
Yes. Yes. I do. Dr. Jave knew from Friday night that his wife would be coming to Paris on Saturday. He followed her. Antoinette, his mistress, was just the alibi. What I don't like is the fact he undressed her. He must have wanted it to look... He must have wanted suspicion to fall on Gilbert. Thought he was being clever. But it's the clever ones who get caught. Always one detail too many. I'm absolutely sure that Jave was in the flat opposite while his wife was with your fiancé in the consulting rooms on that Saturday. Whatever passed between Gilbert and Eveline that day...
I don't want to know.
Some kind of scene. Perhaps she was pleading with him, clinging to him. She tore a button off his coat. Then, at 5:30, Gilbert left. Jave only had to cross the landing.
Don't tell me any more.
And afterwards, her husband undressed her and disposed of her clothes.
All the lights are still on. Oh, what if they don't understand, those men up there? If you went up now, you could make sure... What?
Something's happening. Footsteps in the yard. Someone's being taken down to the cells.
Dr. Jarve?
It must be. There's a gate. And look, the lights are going out. Here they come. Now, Janvier will be out in a minute. Oh, dear me. A handkerchief. Here.
Oh, thank you.
He's getting into the squad car. It's all right, he's alone.
Who?
Janvier. If he hadn't won, he'd be taking Dr. Jarve home, too. Well, there you are, young lady. It's all over.
Oh, thank you, Inspector.
For what?
Oh, for everything.
Me? I did nothing. I'm on holiday. Tomorrow, I'm taking my wife to the seaside. Yeah.
Are you serious? Tomorrow?
I promised my wife a proper vacation.
Oh, she's lucky, your wife.
Yes, she needs a holiday.
No, I didn't mean the holiday.
Monsieur Maigret, a card for you. Post for you? How did they know we were here?
It's from Janvier.
Oh, what does he want now? Bothering you on holiday?
No. It just says, thanks, Chief.
Georges Simenon's Maigret's Little Joke was dramatised by Alison Joseph. Nicolas Leprevot was Chief Inspector Maigret, and Julian Barnes was Simenon. Madame Maigret was played by Julie Legrand, and Dr. Pardon by Philip Joseph. Martine Chapuis was played by Jamie Barbakoff, Lasagna by Harry Myers, the waiter at the cafe by Philip Fox, Victor by Ewan Meredith, the girl on the next table, Cherie Taylor-Baptiste, the boy on the next table, Chris Moran, Mademoiselle Jusserand, Rachel Atkins. The music was composed and directed by Lucinda Mason-Brown and performed by the Viper's Dream Quartet. The director was Ned Chaillet.